No singing. None of that. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I know that some folks are probably not in here yet, but today is just going to be a sort of a catching up, seeing how everybody's doing. It looks like Connor. Are you okay there, buddy?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. You. What? Is somebody holding a gun on you, sir? Blink twice. Anyway, we're gonna do some catching up. It's been a while since we were able to do a live stream, and yeah, we've all been excitedly working on Stone Soup stuff in one way or another. Donnie, welcome, sir. How are you? Hope you're well, man. And trying to push some merch and get these fellas out some money. Hello, Eric. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Some money for parts for, the busted knuckles, maybe even a sandwich or something. And for this fella right here, right y'all, we're trying to find some fuel money because he's going to be going quite a ways with the car. So, Neverboard, how are you? Thank you for showing up. So with that, I'm going to pass it off to this fella. And Connor, tell us what's going on with the car, because you're the only one of the three of us that's actually had his hands on it.
So all I've done to it so far, I did the brakes, obviously, all the way around. New soft lines, new hardware, new pads. I did not replace the rotors, but I did clean them up. Or not the rotors, but the drums, excuse me. But they were in pretty decent shape, so we went ahead and reused those. And then, as you guys probably saw in 38's video today, he got it running a lot better.
Phenomenally.
Yeah, and then some floors were installed. Floors have been installed. And we got that passenger door open, which was kind of a nightmare, but we got it. And that's all I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, battery tray. JYD put a battery.
Sit it and crank it for Racer Ray.
Yes, I was the key jockey because they said it was my turn to jump through the window.
Hello, Colleen. Well, yeah. Weren't you, not to put too fine a point on it, but weren't you among the larger of the folks that were there? Like, shouldn't that have been for a smaller person?
Well, when Hunter got there the next day, I made him start going.
Okay. So it's a progression thing. Like, it goes to the next guy. It's not
what you don't realize is, yeah, I'm large, but Ray and Dee are tall. Like, they are huge people. They were built different, I'm telling you. Like, I'm 6 foot and they're taller than me. But so they made it my turn to crawl through the window, even though I had a knee brace on. So that was fun. But
that's some hazing.
Hey, we all had to have a turn.
Eric says Crisco could have helped, and Donnie says, "Yeah, I couldn't Dukes of Hazzard through that window. That's for sure." So
I don't think he got it on video of me trying to get into that car, but I barely got in that window.
Well, there was a short of him on there of you on there, and you're complaining about being too big for the car. So, yeah,
fat and broken for that shit.
Well, yeah. If anybody has paid attention to Junkyard D's videos or 38 POS's videos over the last few days, couple of weeks now, you've seen some serious progress being made on that car. This fella right here just fixed the brakes. Yeah, it was great stuff. Respect, my friend. That's from Eric. The brakes are done. It's got new rubbers on it. It's got new rims. Ray hasn't shown them on the car yet, but now it has center caps. I'm hoping for some beauty rings because I'm that kind of guy.
Well, I don't want to give anything away, so I'm not going to comment on that.
Well. Hello. I don't know if that's. Oh no, Colleen's up there. Hi, Damien. How are you? It's gonna make it to Sykeston one way or another, Eric.
It'll be there, whether or not they let it on the track. That remains to be seen.
I mean, if we have to, maybe I'll take it down with the wrecker.
Say it's going to be there. I just don't know if it's going to.
Here is the man of the hour. Look at that. It's Racer Ray.
Hey guys.
How the hell are you, sir?
Oh, I'm sweating a little.
Oh, definitely. It's hot and humid.
Are you guys hearing him okay? You may have to translate for me. I'm getting him, but it's really quiet.
He is pretty quiet.
Okay.
We had this trouble last time.
Yeah. And nobody wants to look in my ear canal while I listen. So.
Well, we just see a light on the other side.
Right.
Vic, you might be able to turn his volume up in the StreamYard. I'm not sure,
I will check. However, is anybody else seeing the elephant in the room behind Ray there?
I thought that was a Lancer, not an elephant.
Not the car. What's going on with the car?
Hey, is the motor not in it?
No, there's a hood on it.
Oh.
That works.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. Colleen says they let the Holy Goat race, so it's possible?
They barely let the Holy Goat race. I watched that video.
Unless I'm automatically adjusting his volume so we can hear him. Go ahead, Ray. Try saying something.
Okay, yeah,
Yep, that went to shit. I'm just gonna turn it back up.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't work. All right, go ahead, Ray. We'll deal with it.
I think it's on my end because I don't indicate a whole lot of mic volume. I'm checking. So.
Right.
Probably my problem.
I think it's just your microphone, man. It's just terrible. How long did it take you to get that hood put up? I mean, were you soaking the hinges or?
I worked the hinges over. Yeah, they got soaked.
Man, that's awesome. Does it lock down?
What's that?
Does it lock down? Hot dog. Yes. That's killer, man. I'm so excited.
And that's good. I was planning on bringing extra ratchet straps just in case.
Yeah.
I knew the hood was being worked on, so.
I have attacked by a cat. Anybody want a cat?
I just got 2 more that I don't have room for.
No more cats. Thank you. Mama M3 says, Ray, get closer. You might, and Damien says you might have lint in your microphone.
Dirt? No, I don't work in a dirty environment.
Well, they said lint, but anyway, Ray, that was a fantastic video today. Thank you so much for that. It was already added to the list. That was so cool. I can't believe how good that car is running now. Holy crap. I had never suspected that it was arcing. I'm sorry?
No reason I went that way was when first time I tried to move it, and I feel how it popped and such. Like that's not about. It's kind of where I was beforehand when I experienced it. It's a ignition. Really went after the ignition.
Micah, you want to help me out with that? Because I couldn't get all of what he said.
I heard
sign language
noises.
Yeah, maybe grab the cardboard off the windshield and scribble on it. Like
use sign language. Do you know ASL?
It's not as bad when there's no background noise, but forgot to say hello to Scott. I think I said hello to Colleen. we're just kind of bringing updates to everybody, seeing where it's going next. I don't know if we want to reveal the next one just yet, but we finally got approval for it, so we're excited about that one. The next one. Look at that guy. Turn your stuff down.
Hold on.
So we're excited about that one. Ray, don't worry about being quiet.
I gotta yell anyhow.
Well, if JWD keeps his volume up, then maybe we can hear Ray.
You know, he does kind of have a valid point. Check your phone, Ray. See if there's something in the microphone. He does kind of have a valid point. Check your phone, Ray. See if there's something in the microphone. Is there an echo in here?
There is now.
Yeah, it's probably me. Hold on a second.
Hold the fun.
Is that better? Now
yes.
can you hear me?
Yes.
No echo.
No echo.
Echo.
But I was the echo. You weren't the echo.
Oh, okay. I did have two browsers. Our
Ask,
browser.
Ray just dropped. Ask him if he has a cover on his phone.
It's a pretty valid point too.
I feel like we had another thing I dealt with like that, so could very well be that. And the sun's finally out of my eyes. I
see that.
End off of the rust.
Yeah, you were glowing earlier in the pre-party, I guess.
It was quite epic.
It did look. You had a fancy beard. Let's see if we can get Ray back up here. What about a cover? Do you have a cover on your cell phone, like that thing?
No, I do not.
Oh, you're better. It's not perfect, but it's better. I can hear you.
A little louder, yeah.
I kind of blew it out a little bit.
Yeah, that works. Colleen says, I heard him blowing in it. Okay.
How can I get the chat and see you guys at the same time?
Well, I'll throw what I can your way if there are questions. But folks, we've got a bunch of stuff going on. Of course, the car is now sitting with Ray right behind him. You can see its beauty, and it's Chevrolet and Ford badges.
They haven't fought each other yet.
Yeah, there's some dysphoria going on there.
It was
and big Mopar, motor emblems also.
Yeah, you think that's funny? Oh, look at this! My loving Foggy just brought me a Mountain Dew, and there's one between her. Never mind. Can't say that.
Got to keep those things cool somehow.
Thank you, ma'am. This, ladies and gentlemen, are T-shirts.
Nice.
Yes. So, to that point, we have. Thank you, baby. Love you. We have merchandise going on. I got involved with Damien and Colleen. They helped me figure out how to set up a website to sell some T-shirts or little skipping stones and some stickers, decals, etc. My Holy Goat stuff. But anyway, the goal is to get these guys out a few bucks so that it's not so traumatizing on their pocketbooks to help out with this build. That said, I'm not asking everybody to do it, but a sticker helps. It's donating to the cause. Anybody that buys a T-shirt is going to go on the trunk of the car as a contributor. You will not go on the rest of the car as one of the shops that worked on it, but your name will be on the car when it's done. However, we decide we're going to paint it. Hey, Rob, thanks for coming, man. If you'd like to come up, I can send you the link. But anyway, so right now it's in Nebraska, and it's going to be traveling. What did we decide on, Micah? Something like 1,300 miles round trip.
It's a pretty sizable amount.
Yeah, it's a swift kick in the pants. Hey, Dylan, how are you? Thanks for showing up. Anyway, so we're trying to get at least some of the cost mitigated for these fellas. That's why we started the merch store. You can get any one of the shops along the route. You can get their logo, like mine. I did this as a practice run. Look at that. I've got a DDC shirt. Mine's got a pocket.
Good improvement.
It's nice, right? But you can get your shirt with the Stone Soup logo in the tour, like Ray suggested, on the back, with whichever shop you prefer on the front. So if JYD said you live close to him, he's going to be at a show, and you want a T-shirt, order one from us. We'll put his logo on it, and you can go over there and have him sign it with a silver pen or something. I don't know. Not like he's ever going to be famous or anything, but what? No, what? You've been teasing me about a 426 for April, May, June, July, August. 6 months.
6 months what?
It was April. It was April 1st.
It got that 426 swap.
That's right.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Anyway, thanks for rubbing that one in, Ray. I swear he had me dead to rights, folks. Because what Mopar guy would lie about something like that? I don't,
The sense of humor.
Right.
It wasn't a lie if it was on April 1st.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, buddy Roe. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. You should have the link in your email as well. Anyway, so the next leg is from Ray's place, somewhere in the mysterious state of Nebraska, back over to Micah's in Kansas, and then all the way to Wisconsin. Well, I mean, via one little stop in Missouri. That one little stop, we may or may not, by the end of it, be convinced to tell everybody who it is. But some folks already know, and it's we're all kind of excited about it. Well, we are. I don't know about you guys. You guys excited about it? You know who it is. I mean, just being associated with the King of Rust, that's awesome. So.
Well, he hasn't met the Emperor of Rust, though, so got a little bit of an improvement on that.
Well, I don't know, man. He may run a self-tapper into it.
I am curious. I don't know. What would he do? He's asked me what he's interested in, or what sort of stuff we can do quickly that he'd be able to do. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well, for all intents and purposes, he could do ancillary items. Put the new headlights in it. Put the windshield wipers on it.
I think there's headlights in it already. If I can.
Well, I can't. Okay, Ray is that big on my screen. I can't tell. Oh wow! Oh no, he's dead. He killed himself.
That wasn't good.
It's still alive though.
Okay.
It's a robust device. It must not be an iPhone.
Sure, yeah. No, it probably exploded. It was an iPhone. Yeah, are they functional? Do they all work? All four of them? You ain't got to get up.
Oh. You gotta show
Nod
it.
your head.
Yeah. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I had
High beam? You can't have the high beams working because we took the switch out.
You don't need high beams. High beams are optional.
That is just awesome, and you can't even hear it. Well, not saying much on his mic, but
Yeah, that's his mic. It's just purring like a kitten right now, though. You gotta use your imagination a little bit.
I heard it on his video after he fixed the distributor. Who did we lose? Did we have somebody else? No, we didn't. Okay.
Right beside you.
Well, no, it's there's a gap down there, and it looked like there was. Never mind.
No, that's what I jumped in.
It's just the way it's organized.
Yeah.
Right.
So it runs, it drives, and it stops now.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So if I run out of fuel somewhere along the way, I've got an alternate means of getting fuel.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Ray.
Okay. That
There
better?
you go.
Yeah.
Do I got a booger in my nose? You probably can tell there.
No, you got a zip on your forehead though.
Out of the shop and into the shop. I haven't test driven it yet.
Well, you got enough room on your spot to drive it around without taking it out, right?
What's that?
I said you've got enough room at your spot to drive it around without actually taking it out, right?
I can't get it all the way out of the shop because my car's parked behind it.
Your Chevrolet's behind it?
Yes. And I need to get some stuff done to it so I can move it.
I got you.
Well, if it's not moved by the time I get there, I'll move it for you.
Dude, it will move by then.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
About when that time is.
Speaking of which, Sir Micah, when is that going to happen?
The plan at the moment, although I have not conferred with Ray for the specifics, would be Saturday morning. I'll be leaving out of here.
Okay.
And you're 4 hours away, 5 hours away?
Yeah, 4 hours. Right about 4 hours.
Oh, give me time.
Hell yeah.
I want
All
to
right.
take it spin,
So that will move the car on Saturday from Nebraska to Kansas. So, again, back to the merch stuff. We need to sell some of this stuff and get these fellas some money. Fuel is a monster. There are other items that have to be taken care of. I've got to send a fuel pump back across the nation over to Jamie. So
The electronic one?
yeah, there are 1,000,001 different little things that just a few bucks a sticker could help out a lot. So if you can, tell your friends, tell your family, and I'm not going to beat on that all night because I'm super excited just to see the progress on it. But like I said, with Micah over there going to a maximum of 1,300 miles, that's a long haul. So,
truck gets awesome mileage.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, hauling a Honda, it was about 6. So I did some improvements yesterday. It ought to be a little bit better than 6.
At 1,300 miles, 6.5 would be noticeable.
That would be pretty noticeable. I think I'd be all right with 6 1/4.
I'm glad to see you're not.
but at current fuel, yours it's gas, right? That's a gas truck.
Yes, I have not Mopar swapped it.
Gonna put a Cummins in it.
I mean, it was on the table for a different truck. I don't know if I'll be doing that on the record, though. I do like my old small block, and it's treated me pretty well, considering that it's the Franken motor.
I didn't realize that was doing it on. Trying to see,
Hey, we didn't want to see all that, buddy. We can't hear you now.
Yeah, he muted himself. I didn't see Mark's comment. He said, "That's awesome. Nice to see the progress, gentlemen." JD answered for me. Thank you, sir. So anyway, that's where we're at. Ray has done a tremendous amount of work to it. JD got 35 pounds worth of garbage out of it.
Yeah.
Connor's taking care of the brakes, and apparently they're beautifully done now. So thank you for that. And there's still plenty more to do.
Hey, that master cylinder's still working, Ray?
I haven't tried it the last couple of days.
We'll find out then.
Yeah, when something of mine ain't parked behind.
John Clements says no Cummins in the record. We work on it enough.
And by the way, he will be coming with me on the adventure up north, but he won't be coming on the rest of it because he has another job, so
Roger that.
he won't be. Oh my God, you're being attacked by pussies.
Rocket. Get
Family
outta
friendly,
here.
Micah, family friendly.
I think it was.
Sounded like you said a different word for a cat,
No.
but
That's Rocket. He's special.
You're up there. I'll bring some of mine up there. You can have them too.
I just got 2 more. No.
I just got rid
5
of
cats
3.
in this tiny ass trailer.
I just
I'll
got
give you
rid
one
of
of my birds. They can keep them busy as far as like running around the house and wearing them out.
I feel like that's a terrible idea. You know what's going to happen when you let the birds loose?
You've never met my birds.
The cats never stop moving.
Micah, Eric says, Mike, the frame fix on the record was a fantastic video. Did you hear me?
I did. I commented.
Oh, well, there you go. Crashes Roadrunner Garage with the most Technicolor Roadrunner ever. How are you, sir? Glad you made it. Okay, so I'm doing a lot of catching up in the shop, but that doesn't. That's not what this is about. Where and what else can you reveal, Ray, that you'd like to tell us that you're doing, or what you're planning on doing or want to do?
Well, I am about done. You test drive it yet? I've got a different balance for the front under the bumper. We're going to see if I can get that on there.
Okay.
Clean it out, test drive it, load it up.
Any luck with the window regulators?
A little.
A little.
A little. The tracks that the window runs in need some repair.
Windows are optional.
No name, they're not.
I know.
Passenger side's kind of minor. The adjustment screws need to get the lock nut unseized and set where they're supposed to be. And I think the passenger side can be put together. Driver side, front track, which is part of the vent window, is screw bar. That's just going to leave here too.
Okay. Well,
I was hoping that car in the yard had a good driver's side vent window, and then I would have fixed it. But I believe the forklift took care of that.
all right. Well, I got to tell you, the car is looking amazing. It's running amazing. I'm thrilled to death with all the help that we've gotten on this project. So, God bless every one of you. And even after it gets here, it's not done. There's still a lot of stuff that we're planning on doing with the car. We'd like to take it mechanically back to stock, or at least as much as possible, and do a really pretty YouTube tribute paint job to the guys that are on the tour. So, yeah, all of that. Where'd he go? What'd you do, Ray?
Give you a walk around.
Oh,
There you go.
I'm going to hop off here to eat my dinner, so I will see you guys next time. It was great working on the car, and I'm so happy to be involved in this project. And it was great to meet everybody I've met who's been involved with it. But
absolutely,
I'm
man.
gonna
See you, Connor.
Go
Have
feed
yourself a good
yourself.
evening.
I think I'm going to give you a quick rundown because I got to hop off and make dinner.
Okay.
And one thing, we still need an air cleaner hold down. I snagged one at the yard. This one's too tall. It doesn't.
All right.
hold damn. So that's something that needs to be done.
Oh, you
Oh,
wow, those look good. Oh,
I've got an ignition switch
Right on.
with it. I'm not going to put it in. I don't have time. We're collecting some license plates here. Got one
that's
from
awesome.
There we go.
got some Nebraska ones. Thought maybe somebody could build the transmission tunnel out of them. Oh yeah, it's got one seat in it. The other one's going to go for a ride in it.
Beautiful.
Uh,
Oh, taillight
Hey,
lamp.
wait, back up there. What was that? Is there a lens in there?
There's a lens in there.
Hell yeah.
Oh, right on.
All right.
So it's like legal. It's got lights and everything.
Hey, I have what may amount to a dumb question, Ray, while you're on the back quarter there. Those slightly horizontal fins, they've got what looks like a red lens in them. Is that a turn signal lens?
up here,
Yeah.
that's just a reflector.
Oh, okay. All right. That'd be a neat addition to that. Anyway, that was it. That was all I needed.
This piece of chrome was junk on that other car.
Wow. Hot dog.
Door opens and closes. That's awesome.
Got the other side sorted in there. Needs a little probably more on the back. There are seatbelt mounts on the driver's side. I'll probably throw some in the trunk or something.
Okay.
I mean, if it matters, I have a ton of old GM seatbelts, so maybe I could put one of those in there.
Ray, those beauty rings are stunning, man.
She's all polished up, looking good.
Hey, Micah, Eric raises a pretty valid point. It might. I mean, if you can figure out a way to make it legal to get, to have you driving it, might be easier on you to drive it.
Nah, in order to make it legal for me to drive it, we'd have to have it tagged and insured in my name. I could probably insure it, but I couldn't tag it.
No.
Doesn't the insurance follow the car?
It has to, usually insurance has to be, you have to own a portion of the car at least to have insurance for you to put insurance on it.
Yeah, through marriage or whatever.
A vested interest.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But every state is different, isn't it? Some states it follows the driver, and some states it follows the car, the policy.
Mm,
Yeah, in Ohio, it's the owner or the person. So
I mean, regardless, it would have to be insured and tagged, and either of those two options won't be possible before Saturday.
yeah.
But either
Just don't
way,
get
I
caught.
would.
That's all you got to do. Don't get caught. That's
Oh yeah, let me
Oh,
just
he's not going to outrun him. That's for sure.
let me just drive this
Try to outrun 'em.
beautiful, polished up old beast that doesn't go real quick with lots of stickers all over it. I bet you the cops would be loving that thing.
yeah.
I'm gonna hide in the Walmart parking lot.
Right.
It's like
Dude,
I'll have to camouflage it beforehand, so I'll paint it up red like a Prius or something. That's the only way.
Sticker on the side, make them think it's a vet.
Anybody got a Tesla emblem? We'll stick a Tesla emblem up there. They'll never pull that over.
That's not even funny.
Just park in the charging station for a couple hours and take a snooze.
Bring a garden hose for a fake charge port.
Guys, I gotta head out. I gotta make supper tonight. So
Ray, we love you, man. Thank you so much for all the help. And I'm probably not going to chat at you again until after Micah has already stolen it from you. So we love everything you've done to it, man. It looks fantastic.
it's improved a little.
And I'll holler on the old time. I imagine tonight you want that tonight, but I'll tomorrow sometime.
Yeah, give me a call. What, like 6:30 or something,
PM.
please.
Yeah,
4.
6:30 in the morning might suck.
Yeah, I'm up that early, but not soak.
I'm up that early too, but I'm doing things.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, that's about how it works.
So,
Well, Ray, go be safe.
Check
Feed your
out.
face.
And we'll
Talk
see
to you later, man.
See you, man.
You bet. Bye.
Man, how exciting is that, man? Those rims look fantastic with those beauty rings and stuff on them. Oh,
You like those, huh?
yeah, that looked great.
Those
I'm
are good.
so thrilled with that. Anyway, so is there anything that Micah you would like to add, say to your millions of adoring fans out there in YouTube land?
I mean, I wish I had a billion, but good Lord.
Mm.
No, I'm going to possibly try to get someone else's blessing on this while it's here. So basically, probably just a sticker. But someone else is a larger channel as well. So yeah, he may or may not be interested in doing it. But I mean, I'm going to make the shot. But regardless, when it gets here, probably, I don't know. It depends on what needs to be done, on the list. I'd probably tackle like seat belts. They do have the generic, as long as they're okay with a lap belt. They do have a generic one over at the parts store. So I think O'Reilly's and AutoZone both carry them. So
a lap belt should be sufficient for that car because that's what it was manufactured with.
I mean, as long as that's okay with the folks over at the strip, that's the important part.
I think so. And I asked them about that, and they said, and generally that's the case. I run a lap belt in my car. I've been to many techs, and they're fine because that's what came in the car. It's not frayed, it's not worn or anything like that. Unless you're going, 6 seconds or so, something faster, then you're going to need a 5-point harness. But lap belt will be just fine.
Well, we know that Stone Soup isn't going to be breaking any records. It'd just be cool if it made some decent passes.
If it gets from point A to point B, that will be a win.
Yeah. Well, it's already broken a lot of records, man. 62-year-old Chrysler won a car show that looked like it got run over by a train.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah. How about that, man? I don't know if anybody watched it or everybody should have watched it, but Stone Soup is already.
Oh, is it backwards? I got my camera flipped so you can't read it.
No, it was the right way.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
On my screen, it's flipped then.
But Stone Soup won Best Classic Mopar at a car show in Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Did you plan to take it to the car show, like long term, or?
Not long term. No, it was just when I was getting together with Ray. I was looking in the area and stuff, and I saw this car show. I'm like, oh, that's pretty close to where he's at, within about an hour away. So I asked him. I said, is it crazy to put Stone Soup in a car show? And he said, well, yeah. I said, well, okay, like the fun girl kind of crazy or the wacko crazy? He said, no, let's do it. So that was kind of the plan. That's why I was kind of on schedule to get down there Saturday morning to get there. So,
gotcha. Well, I am thrilled to death, and you get to keep the trophy because you that was your baby, that was your idea. And
well, I don't know. I've got it here. I just didn't want to leave it in the car all flopping around. I'll bring them down to the no names. But
no, that's your win, man.
Well, this one I think definitely needs to go with the car, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you might get to put a sticker on there or something because you're probably going to beat me now. So,
how far did you have to go?
I don't even remember what it was. I'm not even sure. 500 miles, somewhere in there. One way, the round trip, So
that's a good jaunt.
Yeah, it was. I don't remember. It was a blur. I was on the road and stopped at a truck stop for about an hour cat nap, and then kept chugging along. So.
Colleen says, Vic, you're welcome. Ray didn't have to tell you I donated the 4th poverty cap. So anyway, I kind of knew that already. And Eric says I will be lucky to have a 6-second reaction time. So
he He's not
That
wrong.
is true.
These-
That's when you go blah blah, and you got started again and take off. That's about
These-
6 seconds probably.
These are my friends, man. He lives 40 miles that way.
If, for example, if I tried to race the wrecker, I mean, they'd probably clock it as a 6-second reaction time. It'd just be me trying to get it to move.
Yeah. Well, welcome, Josh. How are you? Josh Davis over there in the comments. He has a oddly, God, now that I think about it, oddly looks a lot like Stone Soup, but it's a Corvair. Like it has like the same patina on it. I did his car a couple of months ago now. So yeah, we've been busy and trying to keep up is a nightmare, but we're trying to push some merchandise for these guys so that we can get them a few bucks and, lessen the costs of all these items that are really stacking up. So anyway, hi, Josh. Hope you're well. Oh man. Anyway, should we tell them who the next stop is, guys?
I don't know. Should we?
Well, he did agree.
I think you can read between the lines if you think anything about self-tapping screws and rust, and you put that all in one sentence, and I think you can figure out who it is.
Oh, and Missouri. We mentioned Missouri too.
And Missouri, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, if somebody guesses in the comments, we might just give you the thumbs up or something. But the car will be headed from Micah's place. Bigfoots and Mopars. Hello.
Hey.
The car will be headed from Micah's place over here to the next stop. And are you going to be hanging out with the next guy for a day or so and then going on, or how have you hammered out that plan or what?
No, it doesn't. We haven't hammered anything out, but it doesn't sound like I'll be sticking around there, but it kind of depends. It's about a 4-hour drive for me, so it's honestly not long. It wouldn't really make a lot of sense to do 4 hours unless he wants to sit down and put some time and effort into the car. If he has something in particular he'd like to do, then it could be one of those things we stop for a day or so and just sleep in the cab of the wrecker or something.
Well, I don't know, man. That Aspen seat that Ray's got in there, I know from personal experience, they are pretty comfortable.
Well, I'll put it in the wrecker.
Just a thought. What? You're going to put the Aspen seat in the wrecker?
Yeah. Why not? You should see the hole in the driver's side of my seat. Oh, it's actually probably a puddle right now because I left the windows down. There's a torrential downpour right before the stream. So.
With as sketchy as that truck has been at times, I'm surprised you didn't pinch a hole in the seat.
No. That's it's done a lot of ridiculous things, and honestly, like 90% of the dumber ones aren't even documented. So,
well, have you thought about what you're planning on doing with it?
A little bit. I may shoot for some carpet, depending on how much room there is in between the console or the seats. I do have a pretty nice console, so I mean, okay. we can come up with something, and it's not Chevy badged.
You don't
get my good Chevy ones. You don't get my good Chevy ones.
Well, I to that end, to the carpet end, I have I've been looking for floor pans for A bodies and things like that. Anything to spruce up the inside, since I'm not a welder. My best buddy John, fantastic welder, been a mechanic his whole life, knows the ins and outs, but yeah, not me. I don't do welding, so I'm more of an aesthetic guy when it comes to that kind of thing. So now that there's floors in it, I think I'm going to try to hunt down some decent carpeting for it and probably keep the same shade inside, at least something to dull it up a bit. But So if you don't get to carpet or to whatever you wanted to do with it, it'll be done. It's just a matter of how long it takes to get there. Josh says, got to check out my junkyard crawl I did over on my channel. He's at Midnight Auto Repair. It's a great channel, guys. Check him out. Super knowledgeable. Said there's an old Valiant about halfway through at a private yard down in North Carolina. So,
can somebody post a link of his channel? I should search and a lot of things came up. So.
Crap, I don't know how to do that.
If you right click on my name in the comments and make me, I think you can make me a mod, then I could do it.
But it's got to be on YouTube,
I don't know
right?
That's not going to help.
I got this cat looking at the gasket box that I just
Don't worry,
laid all the gaskets on. Now he's going to try to trample them. Hang on. Get your butt over here.
JYD is all the way back here somewhere. Maybe not. Where is he? I don't see him.
He's right here. Right here.
I got him.
There we go. I'm pointing the right way now.
Add as moderator. Managing moderator. There you go.
But I don't have the link to post, so it's not going to help because I'm the one asking the question. So.
Huh?
The whole point was for a moderator to post Josh's channel. I don't have his channel because I don't know which one is his. So.
Midnight Auto Repair.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so all right, if you're gonna mess around with the inside, and then that next guy is gonna do whatever he's gonna do with it, that's taking care of a lot of stuff because there's only one more big stop after that, and then it's in the Dayton area. Because there are two.
That one?
That's it. That's the guy. Because it's going to Wisconsin right after the next guy, after him.
Very subscribed.
And then it's going to be in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And that's a hop, skip, and a jump from here. So
that'll be a complete car in no time.
Exactly. Now that being said, those last 6 or 7 guys, they're all within spitting distance of this shop. So even if it doesn't get to you before No Name, you can still tinker on it at some point, do something that you want to do to it. And I will happily drive it to you. You can stone soup the crap out of your channel. I don't care. It's meant to be a community build, and we're all supposed to have some fun with it.
If nothing else, you can all just sit around it and have a cold snack together and just enjoy the car.
Exactly. Yeah.
Have just a live stream party,
Mm-hmm.
I think you should, mentioning that, I think you should wait because, I kind of opened a can of worms and asked the question whether it should be painted and or patinaed, and I got a lot of responses, both ways and so on. But if you just left the paint and just bought a whole bunch of Sharpies and we could just all just tag the whole thing, and then when you get it back to your shop, you could knock it down and do your magic. How about that?
Well, I could probably buy up some Sharpies for everybody. Hell, there'd be a lot of signatures on it at the end of that.
There would. There's a Volkswagen Beetle in town here. I think I've got a short of it on my channel. But this gal, that's what she did, is she just used paint markers, and she just did the whole car in, just a little flower here and a grass scene here, and just over the whole car. Last year's show is when I did the short, and then I saw it at another car show here this year, and it's completely different. She started over and did a whole nother paint scheme on it of just abstract art. It's pretty cool.
Define boredom.
Right, exactly.
This Beetle, that's the one. Well,
I mean, somebody put the time and effort into it. Maybe it wasn't even boredom. It was just
Yeah, it could have been an aimed project.
They had a dream.
Yeah.
Right.
Mama M3 says signatures and clear coat. So, I have a master plan for it, which I'm going to reveal after No Name. And even if the patina wins out, I have a fallback plan, and it's still going to be beautiful. So it'll include everyone on the paint scheme that helped out with the build. But if it's patina, it's going to be one way, and if it's not, then that's what I'm excited about. Is if I actually get to paint it. Josh says, I'd like to do No Name one of these years. I've got a bunch of vehicles to pick up for videos, so there's no shortage of future content. Buddy Rowe, we will push as much as possible. As a matter of fact, I may need to talk to you about a project for next year. So keep that in mind, please. Maybe hit my email. We'll chat. So.
Heck, if you can't make it with a car necessarily, just make the jaunt. I mean, I don't know how far it is from where you're at, but Sykeston's heck of a fun place to drive, and it's really nice drive from the east.
He's Josh is in North Carolina. Yeah. He's in North Carolina. Now that being said, I have one more thing to add to the car that was sent to me from a fella named Michael Hunt. No giggling, no laughing, because that's his real name. He's a good dude. I love him a lot. I've actually done a couple of his cars in diecast form, of course, and we are putting those on the wheels or on the tires.
Nice.
Yes. So, Mike
Not
Hunt,
the red area, right? Just the lettering is what you're showing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike.
Okay. Just so everybody else is clear, yeah.
Mike's one of the big two guys at Treadwear. And he volunteered to create a particular font and all that for the tires that are on the car. So I'm going to show up at No Name. I'm going to run down the track, and then at the end of it, we're going to put the letters on the tires so we know that they don't come flying off on the track. So, well, she does have fantastic handwriting, but I'm not. I don't know if because she doesn't like it very much, Eric. So maybe not. Anyway, those letters will be on the car, and that'll be sort of a final touch before we all separate for on the 21st. So, anything else you guys would like to add, folks? Like I said, it's merchandising. It's about trying to get the car home and get it done as soon as possible, because we're in the home stretch here, folks. We're at what now? 36 days or something like that. 31 days.
It's pretty close.
On the dial, it's probably in the orange area. I figured,
Right.
no pun intended from the orange
It's
sign,
nearly to critical.
getting to the red, so.
Yeah, the nuclear clock is at like 3 minutes to midnight. So,
But I did have we were talking earlier about the seat. Now that we got the bucket seat in there, I failed to put the old seat in because I put my seat in there so that we'd have something for the car show and not the ratty old one that's there. So, long story short, the old one is sitting in my backyard along with the steering column and the rubber mats that were distorted.
you got stuck with all the junk.
Yeah, yeah, in my junkyard D, go figure, it ends up in my yard, But do we have a purpose for it? Can I dispose of it? The seat is roached. I don't know. I mean, the springs are rusted out. It would have to be, the frame is probably well enough to rebuild if you wanted to, but I don't have a use for it. I don't know if anybody else does, but
Buddy Rowe, if you want to, feel free. You might get a few bucks out of the steel that's in that stuff, but
yeah.
If you pitch it, if you think the old steering wheel or whatever will look good on your wall, stick it up there.
Oh, that's an idea.
But that's your baby.
Since we're done with the column, we don't have a use for it anymore. The mats, I like to say, I don't. You saw the floor, so that's how the condition of the mat. The mat was in a little better condition than the floor itself, but not by much. So.
Right. Well, like I said, I'm going to try to find carpet for it. I want it to be because it's going to be a daily. I mean, I'm going to be taking that car out everywhere, and I'm going to be promoting it in all the channels until another project comes up. Man, I almost let it out there, didn't I? So, anyway. You go ahead and pitch them, or hell, throw them up on eBay. Say, hey, this is from Stone Soup. Not that you won't get $1 million for them or anything, but it's your baby.
Okay.
Micah, you got anything else?
Yeah, we should be cruising out of here bright and early, 6 a.m. ish on Saturday, and theoretically, that means about noon if, there are no mishaps. And I'll send you the fuel economy after I sit down and calculate the miles I took on the route, because I took a different route than I usually take. So I'm retarded. I did it the wrong way.
Well, I do not envy you your task in that truck. I just don't.
I only have one more major thing to fix on here. Two, I say. But one more major thing being I need to patch the floor so I'm not cooking the whole entire drive.
Oh, you're right above your exhaust?
Oh, no. Like, literally, I smashed the trans tunnel when we put the cab back on. We were in a big hurry, and I didn't bother to take out the trans tunnel. So it's been out of shape, and it just blows hot air all over the bottom of the cab.
Cool.
It's very pleasant.
Hey, just drill some angled holes in your doors.
Oh, no, it's got the floor vents that blow through. It's quite nice if those work, but it's so much hot air, it just circulates and cooks you more. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go hammer on that here in a minute, and then maybe it'll get leveled out, and then I'm just gonna run self-tappers and call it a day.
Gotcha. Self-tappers. There's that clue again. Nobody even guessed. Like, nobody put a guess in the comments. So anyway, folks, that's it. Like I said, we're closing up shop here. We all know what's going on with the car now. We all know where it's headed. Well, except for the next guy after him, because nobody wants to guess. I thought it would be fun, but everybody's going to want to tune in for that.
Maybe we just need a few more people in the video to make that guess.
Yeah. Well, I'm not that popular, and I don't know about you guys, but it's my channel, so.
Well, I threw a couple of links in, sent people a message to let them know, and I only got one to come in. So good job, John. Welcome to the stream.
No, you cannot guess, Ray. Anyway.
So,
folks,
one thing I wanted to mention, and I don't know, Empire, what your route is or whatever, but I know, and we talked about it before, we've had him on, but Rooster's Restoration really wants to do that rocker if nobody's able to do it, but he's in like southern Minnesota, so I don't know if that's on the route or if it's off the route, but he does have a bed and breakfast, I heard, so if you're looking for a place to stop for a night before going to Milwaukee, that might be an option. I mean, that's up to you. But
is that on, I don't know, that's just like North Iowa, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I believe it's in the Rochester area.
And that's a thought, because I was trying to hammer out a way to figure out how to get Rooster involved in is.
Okay, and I found a
So
piece of steel
1,300
that's kind of
miles.
curved and ready to almost go on there. I didn't have time to do it, and I'm sure he's got steel or can hammer one out. But just an idea if you're in that area. So
If he has a way of contacting me, I mean, Vic, if you've got his contact info, just
I
tell
do.
him to call me or text me or whatever, and we can go from there. But yeah, that 1,300 miles is going to easily become 2,000 or something if we go too much further.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's not terribly out of the way. It kind of, rather than taking a kitty corner, you'd be going and over. You know what I mean? So whatever that difference is, it might not be a considerable amount. And
Well, if he's willing to set up, I mean, that could be. I don't know. That's a possibility.
Oh, he would. I know he would. He's been excited. He left a couple comments. He would absolutely be willing if he could get the vehicle there. He would definitely be willing to do it. So
This is definitely. This is teamwork right here. If I would love to get Rooster involved, and I mean, even putting another shop on the T-shirt, that would make me thrilled no end. So, guys, hang out after we unplug for a minute. I'll pass off some information. Anyway, everyone, thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming in, hanging out with us, catching up on the car. Of course, you saw that it runs, it drives, it stops. Both doors open. It runs smooth. It's got a battery tray. It's got headlights. Holy shit, it's becoming a car. It's got floorboards now, sort of.
Hey, those are perfect. They're better than what I would have done.
So
much better.
We're gonna knock off, and you too, Josh. Be safe, have fun. Remember, I have a thought on a project for next year with you. I need to chat with you. Maybe hit my email. So guys, don't forget the Patreon, please. The Cash App and PayPal are how I can divvy up some money and get it out to these guys.
And we also accept winning lottery tickets.
What?
Yes.
I guess, but it's still got to get here slow. And don't forget to head over to bigcartel.com. That's where our merch store is. It's diecastdreamcustoms.bigcartel.com. Some of the stuff is what I would, because I'm poor, what I would call pricey, but it's just so that we can get these guys out some funds and help out with the build. So if you buy a t-shirt, your name will go on the car as a contributor. It won't be a shop logo, but your name will be on the car. So that's it for me, everybody. Be safe. We love you all. I'm so excited about this car, this build, all this sense of community that we've got going on here. I cannot wait to get to the No Name National and see everybody. So, yes, it's Dalton, Eric. Good job. Right at the end. Yes, Dalton from Pole Barn Garage is going to have his hands on our build. So, you want a PBG t-shirt with the Stone Soup logo and stuff on the back? Just a thought. We love everybody. Take it easy. Be safe. And you want to say goodbye there, D?
No, I was just going to say, I think where he should put his sticker, it should be on the floor to bless the floor, which if his passed, tech before, and his sticker's on there, that should carry over to Stone Soup. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Okay. That's fine. It's Micah. He lost internet. All right, man. If you can find it, the link will still work. We're going to be in the after party. I'm still on though. I gotta get off the phone here. Bye. All right, everyone. Thank you for coming. Be safe. We love you all, and
Thanks for watching, guys.
don't forget us.